at Indian Canyon Trailhead on Pacific Crest Trail here south of Agua Dulce. Gonna go do some trail work. I'm gonna meet up with my crew. They're doing 3 days and they're already up there. Okay, on PCT now. Some nice color. No more sun for us, it's behind that big one, so. But it'll be nice color. So I'm climbing up. My crew's at the top on the ridge. So it's basically 4 miles from here to the Maddox Creek Canyon, up and down. There's a nice tent site there and a creek that flows in the winter and the spring. It'll be dry now. And then from there, it's just 4 miles straight up, basically, to the ranger station on the top. And then the trail keeps going that way. So we're camped up there, apparently, and then working, I think, up in that direction. But I'll find out. So yeah, it's kind of up and down now to the canyon. Again, it works at sunset also on the opposite horizon. That's the belt of Venus. And the blue thing is actually the shadow of the Earth projected on the atmosphere. And the belt of Venus is, let's swing around. As you can see, there's no direct light. Right now the sun is under the horizon. So what it is it's light that's going up in this direction and past the higher frequencies, the blue frequencies, escape the atmosphere. The longer, slower wavelengths of the red frequencies in that direction bounce off and go down there, and we get the belt of Venus. It's really nice to look out for on the opposite horizon at sunset and sunrise if you're somewhere a little high. Wow. There's Mount Gleason, it's Messenger Flat, and then Messenger Peak. The trail goes over it, carries on, but we're stopping and camping before it and doing work up there. There's our waxing crescent. That'll be setting later and later after the sunset until it rises on the eastern horizon. got my headlamp on, so it's a little more interesting to look at. 2 miles in now, so the way it goes is it's sort of 2 miles uphill, and then it's mostly 2 miles downhill into the canyon, into Maddox Creek Canyon, down to the creek and the tent site. And then, like I said, from there it's 4 miles up to the ridge. Some nice color on the horizon right now. There's a pretty cool moonset. Little crescent there going over the hill with the bushes right in front of it. Approaching Maddox Canyon now. Gonna cross the creek soon. I'm gonna keep my red light on and stay quiet because there could be southbound PCT hikers camped here who are already off to bed, so I'll be quiet. Alright, climbing out of Maddox Canyon now. We did a lot of work here last year. This used to be really washed out. I did not notice anyone. Yeah, it's nice to see this all clear from our work we did last year. But yeah, I didn't notice anyone camped at Maddox Creek Canyon down there. But a lot of the tent sites are tucked away off the trail, so staying quiet. Alright, I'm up out of Maddox Creek Canyon and just climbing up the whatever to get up to the ridge now. It's nice bivvy spots. I'm still staying relatively quiet because I know there's like a few of these bivvy spots on the way, but no one here today. Climbing now, pretty much straight up. It's nice and warm. It's a little after 7 and the temperature dropped from like 72 down to about 60. And then now it's warming up a bit as I get out of the canyon. But then it'll cool off again as I gain altitude. But not too much. I think the low tonight might be like low 50s and no wind and staying clear. There's Acton down there. Kind of up out of the canyon now. The camera doesn't pick anything up. I can barely see anything, but I can tell that I'm more on it's kind of this little ridge that goes up to the top of the crest there. Alright, I need to take a break here for a bit, have dinner before I carry on up. It's, let's see, 4.9 miles, so I'm almost at 5 miles and 1,700 feet of climbing. So gonna have another 1.5 miles of climbing, and then it sort of levels out, and the last little bit sort of just goes along at the same height, but still got a ways to go, so I'm gonna sit down and have dinner. Ramen and freeze-dried mushrooms, shiitake mushrooms. Hanging out. It's good to cool off a bit. I was starting to warm up unnecessarily, even sweating a little. I'm just kind of moving vigorously up the hill. So yeah, it's good to cool down a little bit and slow down. Then I'll hike the last 3 miles after I eat. Alright, moving along. Good amount of climbing now between mile 5 and 6. So we're almost at 1,800 feet. Let's see where we are at 6 miles. time is at 8:21. I imagine I'll get up there maybe 9:30. We'll see. Now I'm essentially done the climbing, and I'm up. You can kind of see the light over there, and there's a bit of light pollution coming over from the San Gabriel Valley, so that's what helps kind of define that line. So yeah, it's still a ways though. It's still like a mile and a half, but really no more climbing. I've done that. So yeah, let's see where we are. It's only 5.6 miles, and it's 2,300 feet basically now. So it's 1,800 feet at 500. So yeah, that's like the total climbing here is about 24, 25 to get up. But like I said, still a ways to go. It's all so nicely cleared. This looks recently cleared. It's possible this is what they did today, because I'm very close now. That's cool. Yeah, for sure. This is the section they're working on today. Alright, filled up my water. Ready for the day. Alright, yeah, heading back down to where I hiked up and saw the tools and some of the work happening. Gonna carry on clearing like this. This is called the slough, the stuff that builds up on the inside part of a trail from like what comes down. So yeah, we just dig it back to the actual trail and restore it with an angle for water to shed off. Keep doing this all the way up. brought the pickaxe up in case, because you guys are doing rock stuff. So anyway, it's better use here than down there. Wow, this is serious. Need another hand? Or are you good?
See how Jim wants it.
Yeah.
I want that side, the flat side, kind of going this way if we can.
Okay, like up.
So if it's slanted over this way, it's fine. What I'm trying to do is get the water to run across this way.
So as much face
So
as
it
you
quits
can.
going down here because we took out the step.
Oh, it did.
Okay. So we need to dig a hole. If we need to move this big rock behind here to make room, and I want to.
You want them all braced up against each other so they're overlapping.
Yeah, it needs to stick out an inch or two. Overlap. You got the plan?
Push for that.
I think I'd better. You want me to push from there to do that?
Yep.
Here's the after shot. Nate cut all this back. He's going to get gas to fill the brush cutter again. A swamp. That's the term for like removing all the cut stuff. There we go. There's our stuff going through hiker.
Good, man. You going down south? Yeah. Nice. How's it been so far for you? What's that? How's your hike been? Oh, it's been good. Nice. Long. Yeah.
This is all clear now. Cut in really deep here. I've been shoveling it out, just cutting it's called the slough, the uphill side here that falls onto the trail. That's the slough. You gotta kick it off. You don't want to make a berm. You want to slide it right off and have a nice angle barely so that the water sheds off and doesn't go down trail and make a rut. So yeah, looking amazing. Super stoked on that. I'm gonna grab this and walk up to the crew, catch up with them, and eat lunch. All this. Nice. All right, I'll come continue this after lunch. Someone gave a shot at starting something here. I like their thought. I'll come back after lunch and plow right through that. And then turn around here. Also plow up that side. Clear all that out. All right, I'll leave my hoe there. Come and grab lunch.
Mail out and they slow down. People stop their cars and take pictures of them going around the block.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. There's all kinds of marmots.
Irish Spring soap. Sometimes.
They like it.
More, please. More. I want that against the wall.
Gone.
Yeah.
You empty that out again?
Oh, looks like it's Nathan's toes. There.
That you can't get.
Nice. Nice. That's a good rock.
Yeah.
Look at this. New step. Woo. This. And then the new channel for the water. Right? That's the whole point of all this. Water goes that way. Hikers go this way.
Just gonna fill up this in here.
Got it. But yeah, that's corrals the water down and around that way, huh? Sweet. This is quite the little couloir, actually.
Yeah.
I've never really had a good look at it. Yeah, it's legit.
See some of the rocks that we tossed around.
All right. Happy with this. Really cleared it all the way back. So there's just a little spot here. I might connect it. I might start working here and go back this way. Get this. That's Jim over there. He's in his 70s. He's made of railroad ties. He's really actually made of those metal things that they spike into railroad ties to keep them in the ground. Like if you held him by his toes and shook him really hard, just a bunch of those metal spikes would come out and you'd just be holding like a flappy skin of Jim. He's as hard as nails. Toughest person I know. I can't keep up with him, and I'm 20 years younger. Okay, but what we're doing here is this. This is too small. There's all this here, and I'm pretty sure I can knock this entire thing out and get a nice big trail. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna project this right here. And then he's working on trying to get the brush saw working. It seized up and something broke, but we're out here in the middle of the bush, so he's trying to fix it. These guys are singing. We have a happy crew. Ika's up there working hard. Lots of pictures. There it is. Plowed through it. Much wider now. All this used to come right over it. The trail went right around. Now it just goes straight through. Just half hour left, but I'm looking at this and I think I can project it. This is like sloughing over into here and making people go around. I think I can just plow that right off. So let's try. Right. That's clear now. Oh, I think I'm done. Just start packing up, walking back, stashing tools.
That exceeded my volunteer time.
Clean trail. Nice. Really happy with the work today. Holy crap. I'm bummed I wasn't able to come yesterday and help out, and that I won't be able to be here tomorrow, but I'm glad I was at least here today. And then I'll be here for the next project on November 15th and 16th. We're going to be going right from the trailhead for 2 days. So I'll be back for that one. Nice. Total cruiser trail. Oh yeah, this is all overgrown. There was slough. It was a big mess. It's super nice now. This section's nice now. The water was overflowing and going down the trail, so now it's directed down this way. They did a lot of rock work. I was doing tread work. I wasn't involved with this, but it looks amazing. And this is cool, this giant rock. We got a step now to come down off the gabion. I'll turn around. Look at that, nice. All right, so some of this stuff is leaving. I'm gonna grab my stuff and the saw. I'll help carry the saw.
That's usually where they locate it. That's exactly where you get the most results. If John is videotaping,
Pass me because I'm going slow.
217.
look at this fine thread here.
Are you?
Thought and planning and execution that went into this fine thread here.
It's true. Excellent tread work.
Look at this thread.
Super tread. I'll let people pass. I'll be going slow with this saw. I'm good, thanks. Yeah. Thank you, though. Appreciate it. This is awesome.
Anything else that is the saw staying out here?
It's coming.
It's going back.
Trail, though. That's awesome. Really excited about this. Whew. As I carry the brush saw, this thing's heavy, but that's cool. Better I carry it because there's some people who are still doing work tomorrow. So I don't mind wasting some energy so they can save some for tomorrow. That's where we're going. You can see the trailhead sign. The trail goes to there, and then right behind it is where we're all parked and camped. So got a little ways to go still. Carrying this. Maybe a quarter mile. So there.
I must have deleted it afterward. I give them cold drinks and stuff. So hook them up with Gatorade.
A little faster than hiking out.
Well, especially if you're gonna camp at
It
max.
was fog. Or did you see the fog this morning?
I did.